Hello everyone, this is Dr. Nash Jocic, and in this video I will talk to you how to stay in shape all year round. Now, people often ask me this question: how do I manage to stay in shape all year round? And especially, how do I keep my legs in very good shape all year round? Now, you probably expect some extraordinary answer, or maybe some secret way of doing that, but the answer is quite simple. If you want to stay in shape all year round, you have to be disciplined and consistent. If I can wrap it out in one word, actually, what is my secret of staying in shape all year round? It would be only one word, and that is consistency. Now, as you know, I've been training for over 4 decades now, and I've been quite consistent. I always eat clean food, and very rarely, almost never eat junk food. I exercise 5 times per week, and I do mainly basic exercises. And in this particular video, I will show you my recent leg workout. So as you can see in these images, my legs are quite cut. So this video, these few photos actually have been taken a couple of days ago when I went to the gym with my son. And this is just to show you how I do this, and then obviously you can apply that to yourself. Now I'm going to take you to my leg session. As I said, is very basic. There is nothing extraordinary about that. As you know, internet is full of so-called experts who also often come with something revolutionary training system, revolutionary exercise technique, some special kind of reps, etc., etc., etc. But in reality, if we consider history of bodybuilding, especially the last 60 years, and if we look at the professional bodybuilding and also countless number of very serious bodybuilders who are not professional, but they are extraordinary, we will come to the conclusion that all of them follow the same principles. And those principles are usually basic exercises, anywhere between 4 or 5 sets per exercise. For big muscle group, probably 4 to 5 exercises, which will amount to around 20 to 25 sets per big muscle group. For legs, I prefer to start with squats. Squats are the basic and most important exercise for developing quadriceps. Now, having said that, I have to add that squats are not necessarily for everyone. Not everybody can squat correctly, so people who cannot squat correctly, they should stick to other exercises like leg press, hack squats, etc. But in my case, it's squats. So you can see in this short video clip how I do squats. I try to reach 90 degrees between the femur and tibia, and often to break those 90 degrees, so to go a little bit deeper. I don't go all the way down, because in my case, that would involve a little bit more lower back, so I'm avoiding that. But there are people who can do this. If you are one of those who can squat all the way down while keeping your back reasonably straight, that's fine. You should go all the way down. But in my case, as you can see, I am going around 90 degrees and breaking those 90 degrees for a few degrees. So make sure that femur and tibia break slightly at 90 degrees. Now I do this exercise in 4 to 5 sets. The reps are usually between 10 to 15. After I finish squats, back squats of course, I like to do leg press. This is another exercise in which I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to break those 45 degrees between femur and tibia. And I perform this exercise again in 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 15 reps. The third exercise, in this case, in this particular training session, was front squat with a dumbbell. I love this movement because it allows me to focus a lot on my quads, and not necessarily to focus on balancing the bar, which is not that easy. So I use this opportunity to show you that you can do extremely good effective exercise, this like front squats, instead of, for example, hack squats or machine squats, which are also very good. But in this case, I performed a front squat with a dumbbell. So try that if you didn't do it, and you may be really surprised. Now, the last exercise, this is in my quadriceps routine, this is exercise number 4, is leg extensions. And I use leg extensions mainly to focus on rectus femoris, which is the quadriceps muscle that does not get involved as much in squatting and leg pressing. While doing squats and leg press, you mainly target your vastus medialis and vastus lateralis. So these are the different muscles on the quadriceps, but the one in the middle, which is rectus femoris, you don't really activate, because rectus femoris is a slightly different muscle, and it will be activated while doing leg extensions. Now, if you can lean further back, you will be able to target rectus femoris even more. Unfortunately, equipment manufacturers don't know that, so they always have that back support, which is stopping you to lean further back. Now, what you can do, move that back support as far back as possible, and then lean back in order to extend your rectus femoris muscle. So this is going to increase the effectiveness of the exercise. After I've completed my 4 exercises for quads, I like to start my hamstrings with lying down leg curls. I also alternate lying down leg curls with seated leg curls, but in this case, you can see me doing leg curls in the lying down position. So I like to do this exercise in 4 sets, 10 to 15 reps. Now, the second exercise for hamstrings is straight legs deadlift. This is an excellent exercise because the emphasis is mainly on the negative portion of the repetition or eccentric. Now, why is that so important? Because there were countless of scientific researches done on this issue, and a negative part of the repetition has been shown to actually stimulates more muscle growth, because while you are stretching under resistance, you are actually tackling the biggest proteins or the biggest muscle filaments in the human body, which are called titans. So these titans will grow more in this overstretched position, or in the negative part when you are stretching under resistance. So this is why it's so important to do this exercise. I've changed the size of my hamstrings dramatically since I've started doing this exercise. So I would advise you full-heartedly not to neglect straight leg deadlifts, and you can see how I do that on this clip. Now you have a picture of my leg workout. I do legs once a week, and I do chest once a week and also back once a week, while the smaller muscles like calves, biceps, triceps, lateral deltoids and rear delts I do twice a week. But I will talk to you about that in my forthcoming podcast, so stay tuned. I will keep you posted, and as soon as the podcast is out, you will know that. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do subscribe to my channel and post your comments, because this really helps other people to benefit from my videos. So until the next time, stay healthy, keep pumping, and I will see you soon.